Welcome back for another D3Hoops.com Classic Conversation here in Las Vegas. I'm joined by Gabby Holko, head coach of the Susquehanna University Riverhawks. Coach, two tough ones over the weekend. Had to be proud of your team the way you fought against Wittenberg, who hit a ton of threes in the first half. You were right there. You had it at 3 points with in the closing minutes. Talk me through the last couple of minutes of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Wittenberg's a phenomenal team. Colorado College, who we played yesterday, was a phenomenal team as well. So got to see really great opponents here down in the D3 Hoops Classic. So super excited. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
But in that last stretch, we knew we gave up too many threes in the first half, and they had kids that we said we were daring them to shoot because they didn't shoot it particularly well.
Yeah.
And they rose to the occasion and they knocked them down. So changed up our ball screen coverage a little bit and intensified our defensive effort in the half court. And then on the offensive end, I mean, just to that stretch that you just talked about, we got it to 3. We had 3 stops in a row, which we call a kill, and we had 3 wide open looks down here on the other end to pull it ahead, and we just weren't able to capitalize on that. But I'm extremely proud of the fight that we had with our team. The way that we bounced back from yesterday was really great for us to see as a coaching staff, and super excited for what's to come with this group.
Yeah, and it was 11 at the break. You got it down to single digits, then it went back to 11, then we got it down, then it went back to 9. So there was an opportunity there for that game to get away from you. So I imagine you have to be proud of the fight. Particularly Kenzie Salvaggi, you told me yesterday, she's going to be really good. She was really good today.
Yeah, absolutely. Kenzie's a senior for us that has given us great minutes throughout her 4 years here. Really, I just said to her, she did a great job at shooting the basketball. And we've asked her to step it up defensively. And I think that she's done that, and she's risen to that occasion. And I think a big thing, though, is hats off to Wittenberg. Any open shot that they had, they were able to stick it. And that's where we as a program have to be able to get, where we're getting wide open looks. We got to be able to stick some of those, at least 50% of them.
Yeah. Tell me about Zoe Maffei. We were impressed with her, sophomore forward, double-double today, and looks like she has a good feel for calling for the ball in the post, knows how to use her body to get open and knows when to call for the ball. It's a pretty advanced skill for someone who's just a sophomore.
Absolutely. Zoe is a great post player. Obviously, she's a little bit undersized in the big post as well. She played a guard in high school a little bit, so we pushed her out of her comfort zone coming here. We said to her just in the locker room, this is the first game that we've seen this year where she had fight for 40 minutes, where she wasn't going to let somebody that had height on her, had the strength on her, to bully her, and she was a bully inside. She was able to get position early. She got great looks. Again, we wish some of those would have fell for us, but at the end of the day, I think Zoe is somebody that today gave us phenomenal minutes, and super excited about her for that.
We know coming into the season, this was not the roster that you envisioned. Julie Roth, first team all-conference, great game, first game of the season, lost her to an injury, Bree Dorsey out. As a coach, this isn't football. You don't have 110 players on your team. You've got whatever it is, 12, 15. When you lose someone that early in the season who is that critical, how do you pivot off of that?
Absolutely. I think that losing Joel game 1 was something we did not expect. We did not want to happen, but it's the way the universe worked out. And she just had surgery and is rehabbing back to get back for next year. She's a heartbeat of our team. She's somebody that we could really count on getting a big-time bucket when we needed one, getting a big-time rebound or a stop when we needed one. So pivoting was a little bit difficult, but I am so proud of the way that our post squad has taken that and ran with it and playing for her almost, and being able to say, okay, we can still do this without her. We're different without her. I mean, that's definitely something that everybody can see. But at the end of the day, I'm proud of how our girls are pivoting, as you said, and taking it and running with it and doing the best that they can on the floor.
I think if we look at, regional rankings will be whatever this year with the NPI, but I think when we look in that region, we're likely to see the top 4 at the top are Scranton, Catholic, E-Town, and Gettysburg, and you play all of them. Tell me about your schedule. Now, the first 3 you don't have a choice, but Gettysburg you did, and you also played St. John Fisher, who won their conference. Talk to me about your scheduling philosophy.
So we are in the Landmark. I truly believe the Landmark's a top 5 conference in the country. We have 3 teams in the top 25 right now. I don't know if people will agree with that, but we truly believe that we are such a strong conference. And playing Gettysburg, we have to play tough non-conference teams to get us ready for conference games.
Yeah.
I don't want our girls to just step into conference and think like, hey, this is it, after playing some teams that we know we can get some wins in the win column.
Right.
I think it sets the tone for us early. And then coming down here, obviously we didn't have a pick at who we were playing.
Right, yeah.
Playing Colorado College, who's receiving votes in the top 25, and then Wittenberg was at the beginning of the year as well. So it's tough. We do schedule a tough non-conference schedule, but it's to prepare us for the landmark.
I'm always interested in a program like yours because you look at the other teams in the conference. Scranton's got a billion years of history. Elizabethtown does, but a while back. When you're trying to build into your program, and it's, and you've got 3 teams in front of you, what do you need to do to get over the hump or to get to that level? Do you approach it that way? How do you think about it?
I think a big thing for us is we took this program over 6 years ago. They had 6 wins the year prior to us coming. We had a phenomenal first year, then COVID hit, and then we had an okay third year, 4th, 5th, and then this 6th year is really where we took our turn. I think recruiting is the biggest. It's the lifeblood of our sport. Being able to get players that want to come here and make a change, and we did that. With all the kids that we've recruited here, I think that each of them have given something more to us to be able to be at this stage. And we've been able to, just this season, playing Catholic, we had them a 1-point game at halftime, and then we kind of let the wheels fall off in the 3rd, came back in the 4th. E-Town, we had it down to the wire, so I think we're scratching the surface of being in that top 3. But to get there, it's been a while. It's been a process. But right now, I think our program is making that turn where we don't worry what's on the front of the jerseys anymore. The first couple of years, I think that was a worry for us. But these last 2 years, I don't think that it's been an issue for us.
Last question for you. You're going to get out of here on Monday, so you've got some time. What will you do here in Las Vegas besides basketball?
Yeah, absolutely. So we were able to go down to the Strip 2 days ago. Yesterday we just did a team dinner. Tonight we're going to go down to Mandalay Bay, have dinner, and then we're going to go see a Cirque du Soleil show, Michael Jackson one. Next tomorrow, since our flight is a red eye tomorrow, we're going to go to the Sphere.
Okay. So, is this your first trip to Vegas?
This is our first trip.
So what do you think? I'm always curious.
It's nice. I think it's nice. I'm not sure I will come back often, but it's been great, and I think it's been a really great experience for our team. A lot of these girls probably wouldn't have come to Vegas, so I think it's a great experience, and we're grateful to be invited to come play down here. So
she's Gabby Holko, head coach of the Susquehanna University Riverhawks. They'll be in the fight throughout the conference season on the Landmark Conference. We'll be back with more of our D3Hoops.com conversation.